Hello, my friends. Welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. This is Cindy. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to dive into a full moon in Aquarius reading for you today. Who am I reading for style? So as always, I want you to let me know in the comments below who I am reading for. I'm going to get a message and see what the full moon energy wants to tell you today. And you tell me who I'm reading for, okay? So thank you for being here. Welcome in or welcome back, depending on if you are new. And if you are, would love to hear from you in the comments below. Say hi, and I would love to meet you and welcome you to my community. Thank you for subscribing if you haven't done that already. And thank you for liking this reading if you do. Ooh, we're getting started. All right, we have your hard work is about to pay off. I love this energy. I love it so much. Capricorn in the house, new moon in the house, so it could have to do with between this full moon and next new moon, which is in 2 weeks. Some sort of achievement is showing up here. Your hard work is paying off, so it feels like something that you've been working towards, like a goal or some sort of an achievement, or it could be like you're trying to land a job, or you're waiting for some sort of an answer that you've been manifesting something coming in, something you've been working towards. Your dreams need a practical plan. A little bit of Taurus energy. We got a lot of earth energy here, and I'm losing my voice, so just bear with me here. So your dreams need a practical plan. What is this energy, please? For my friends watching, let me see, what is this energy? We got full moon energy here. What is this energy? Lots of full moon energy showing up. There's a bigger picture here. I've also got surrender to the divine. The full moon energy showing up here. Surrendering. And the answers you need, and you are good enough. You know, look at all this full moon energy. So I feel like you might be questioning. You might be questioning why something is taking so long. This has been coming up in my readings for a while. I feel like, the bigger picture here, I feel like as the universe has been taking us through this process of learning how to trust. Releasing old stories and peeling back the layers, as I always say, we're in the year of the snake, where we are shedding the old skin. We're shedding the old layers of all the things, all the old wounds, all the old stories, the programming, the patterns, everything that our lives have been, accumulating up until this point. We're letting all of that go, and we are shedding that old skin. We are caterpillars in the cocoon, becoming the butterfly, shedding the caterpillar life, shedding the caterpillar, the way the caterpillar looks and lives, and becoming this butterfly that lives life totally differently than the caterpillar, right? I feel like you're about to come out of the cocoon, and I feel like it's just been this process that we've been in, that we are learning how to let go of the old stories. We're learning how to let go of the old version of us. We are not doing life the same anymore. And it's like we have had to go through a very difficult, challenging time of really shedding that old skin to really realize that life is going to look different from now on. But I feel like this process has been taking some time. And so what the goals that you're working towards, whatever that looks like, you take it how it fits for you, have been unfolding in the unseen realm for a long time. And this could even be talking about the work that you're doing on your own self, and coming out of that cocoon has probably been in there for a long time, right? Maybe you've been feeling isolation. Maybe you've been feeling stuck. Maybe you've been feeling a little claustrophobic, in that isolation. I know I have. You're not alone. But I feel like there's this bigger picture, right? There's this bigger picture taking place here, and surrendering to the divine, just knowing that there is a plan. right? There is a plan, or knowing, or trusting, I should probably say, trusting that there is a plan here, and that you are at the end of this, cycle of isolation, this cycle of the cocoon. Let's call it the cocoon. You're about to, break free from the cocoon. And I mean, look at all this full moon energy. I've got all these full moon cards, but this one says we need a practical plan. But what it's telling me is that Spirit's got the plan. The universe has got the plan. And so whenever we want to get frustrated with the weight, or frustrated with how things look to our eyes, like I can't see the change, I don't see what I'm working towards, maybe I'm showing up, I'm doing the work, and I'm every day, and I'm not seeing results. Maybe I have been looking for a job for months and I am not seeing any results. Whatever it is for you, there is a higher plan. There is something that you are learning through this process that you are going to carry with you on the other side of this process. And as much as it's uncomfortable, as much as it hurts in some ways, and as much as it is frustrating, you are going to be so rewarded on the other side. And there's a really, really big plan here. And everything is coming together. The answers that you need are coming. And the whole point, I think, of this bigger picture is really down in those layers that we're letting go. Underneath it all is some sort of unworthiness, is some sort of energy of us thinking that we are not good enough. And the energy, as I always say, energy is everything, and everything is energy. The energy that you send out is the energy that you get back. That's the way the universe works, whether we are conscious of it or not. It's just the way. It's like universal law. It's the way that it works. The energy that we send out is always mirrored back to us. So the energy that you're sending out may be some sort of deep-seated wound that says that I'm not good enough for the life that I want. I'm not good enough for the success that I want. I'm not good enough for the level of success that I'm trying to work towards, or this job that I've been trying to work towards. Whatever it is that your hard work is centering around, there may be some sort of deep-seated energy of I'm not good enough, or I'm not worthy. And so the bigger picture here is that the universe is taking you through a process of releasing that. And it hasn't been easy, right? It hasn't been easy. So that's the bigger picture here, but you're being encouraged to realize that the universe has got your situation in its hand. The universe has a plan. And that plan is for you to succeed. That plan is for you to get through this process and get to the other side and receive your rewards. Because the harder this process has been, especially in my community, I'm noticing that it's been pretty difficult. We're all on different paths and we're all going through different things, but we are all, I know, collectively together, all of us in my community have gone through some really, really difficult things, challenging and hurtful things. And the more challenging it's been for you, the bigger your rewards are on the other side. And I know this with 100% certainty. And that's the bigger picture. So you know that you are not alone. Know that the universe has a plan, and know that the universe is taking you to the other side, and you are going to get there. And on the other side, you are also going to know that you are good enough. You are, no matter what has happened in your past, no matter what circumstances look like right now, no matter how much life has not shown up for you in the past, you are good enough. And you are letting go of that old version of you that thought that they were not good enough. You're letting go of those layers. You're shedding that old skin to really expose that you that's on the underneath that is perfect. Factory reset has been the words that have been coming through recently. Factory reset. We're resetting to that old version of that original version of us that is worthy, that is perfect, that is whole. No matter what, you are whole and complete. Just as you are, there is nothing that you have to do to receive love. There is nothing that you have to do to achieve abundance in this life. And don't get me wrong, like I always say too, don't get me wrong. It's not that you are supposed to do nothing and receive everything. That's not what I'm saying. You are going to follow what is inspired. You're going to keep showing up. You're going to keep working towards your goal. You're going to keep doing what you know to do. And you every day can say, show me the next right step. Show me what to do, and then pay attention to what comes up in your thoughts and your ideas or through other people, and you take the action that you receive. You take those steps that come, and you keep doing that, and you will receive the success that you're looking for. You will receive the rewards on the other side of this. You will get out of this isolation, and you will break free from your cocoon, and you will be that new, successful, amazing, beautiful, talented, gorgeous person that you were created to be, that is successful in whatever it is that you are working towards. So let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say. And already the sun came out. The sun, the page of wands, the page of cups, the empress, death card. Thank you. Tell me more about this death card. That's your metamorphosis. Yeah, we're releasing the old childhood wounding. Wow, that's a big thing right here is, first of all, the God card came out. I'm telling you, the universe has it all in its hands. And it's overseeing this whole thing. There's this higher purpose that's coming out of all of this that you've been going through. You're releasing the old stories, the old hurts, the old wounds, the inner child wounding. Your inner child is healing through this. Whether you can actually feel it or not, maybe some of you do and some of you don't, but this is part of this higher learning, this higher spiritual lesson that you're going through. It's a metamorphosis. It's a death and a rebirth. It's just like the butterfly. You're releasing the old caterpillar you. The old caterpillar you where you were wounded. This is the inner child going through a bit of healing. Pulling out the swords. Pulling out the thorns. Becoming the butterfly. And guess what's on the other side? You receiving. And receiving big. This is your reward on the other side. You're becoming the one who receives instead of the one who maybe gives or gave in the past. Maybe you're somebody who overgave in the past and under-received. Maybe you know how to give so well because you have this big heart. My community has big, big, big hearts. My community is built from people who have overgiven in the past, who have always shown up and always not received reciprocally. Because you are a light and you are a big giant heart and you love others so hard that they love that love and they take, right? And leave you feeling empty and leave you feeling depleted and leaving you feeling neglected, right? That's the majority of my community in the past. And so we had to unlearn all of that. And we had to become the butterfly, which is the empress here. Whether you are a guy or a girl, take it as it fits, the emperor or the empress, okay? Because we don't look at gender in tarot, we look at the energy. And the energy is the receiving energy. That's all I'm seeing here. Is she's the energy of receiving. She's the energy of potential for new beginnings that are just unlimited. Unlimited potential, but it's like it comes from your intuition. It comes from the sight on the inside, your heart. So whatever it is that you're wanting, you're working towards, and that you're wanting, your vision for your life, it comes from the inside, and having the audacity to believe it. We're letting go of that layer of unworthiness and I'm not good enough. We're putting the past in the past, and we're just going to go ahead and believe what might feel delusional to us, that abundance is ours and this dream that I have in my heart is for me. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to dream it. Unlimited possibilities are there for you. Unlimited doors are there for you. Opening doors that you didn't even know that were there are there for you. Opportunities landing in your reality that you didn't even realize were coming. This is what is next for you. This is your reality. This is an abundant new reality beginning. This is you receiving manifestation. This is you receiving that, what you're working towards. But it's only the beginning, too. This is not the manifestation coming in. This is just the beginning. And this is an abundant new beginning, coming from a broken place where we maybe did not receive or struggled in different areas of our life in the past. We're leaving all of that behind in this metamorphosis death cycle that we've been in. And we are stepping out as the butterfly that receives reciprocally, that attracts in abundance, that attracts in new opportunities, that attracts in doors opening for you, that attracts in love that is reciprocal, balanced, and healthy, that is not codependent or, unbalanced. It's your big fat yes. You're in the timeline now of your big fat yes. So you're going to have to learn how to get used to receiving. And you're going to have to learn how to get used to receiving on higher levels. Because at first it's going to feel funny because you weren't used to that in the past. You're not maybe used to the universe showing up and showing off for you in ways that you did not see coming, but you have the audacity to believe in such a perfect way. And I'm not saying audacity in a negative way. I'm saying do it. Think bigger, get delusional, get unapologetic about your dreams. And then put it in the hands of the universe, because you got to release the how and the when, and you just got to go full in on your trust and watch what happens. We've got two opportunities here. One is very intuitive. Both of them are actually very intuitive. I always call the Page of Wands, following what lights you up. So pay attention what comes now that we are through the Lionsgate portal. We're through this full moon. We're releasing with the full moon. The full moon is all about completion. It's like releasing the things that have kept us back, kept us stuck. I can't even talk today. Releasing old stories and all the things. But we're also paying attention to what lights us up. We're paying attention to what is inspired through our intuition, our ideas, our thoughts, what our heart is telling us. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities that cross your path now in the coming days. And also, your dreams, your daydreams, your night dreams, visions that you might have out of nowhere that make no logical sense. You want to write them down. You want to move forward with them. You want to take the steps that come to you, because this is in the hands of the divine. Where's my divine card? Right here. In the hands of the divine. Okay? Everything is coming together for you in a bigger, better way than you could possibly imagine. So you want to pay attention to what shows up for you in the coming days, because it's leading you to your big fat yes, as I love to call the sun. Plus the sun is Leo energy. There is something happening very quickly. There is something happening in Leo season. Whether you're seeing this when I record it, or whether you are seeing this later, take it for the season that you're in, okay? Because this is happening like suddenly. This is happening this month, within the next few weeks, okay? I'm getting the 3 here and here. And the sun is Leo energy, and we've got just a couple more weeks of Leo energy, so it fits. But pay attention to what comes to you. Pay attention to what inspires you. Follow those steps. Put the rest in the hands of the divine. And trust that everything is changing for you. You are coming out of your shell. You are coming out of that cocoon, and you are soaring as the butterfly. Remember, the caterpillar crawled around on leaves and the ground, and the butterfly gets to soar in the air, lives a totally different life than the caterpillar, and that is you, my friend. So with this full moon, let's let go of all the things that have held us back from being our most authentic self and going after our most authentic dreams, and putting the rest in the hands of the universe and trusting the process, because your cocoon is about to open. And you're being placed on the path of your big fat yes. Very quick. Very quick. Comment below and let me know who receives this reading. Let me know who resonates with this reading. And let me know when things start landing, because you know what? People are getting things landing already. And it's like all the manifestations are happening all at once. Not just one. That's why I'm saying with that Ace of Pentacles, it's not just one thing coming in. It may look like one thing, and it may be one thing at a time, but they're all landing all like one after the other for people. So, of course, that means you, because you're part of my community. So comment below and let me know how this reading resonates for you. And know that whenever it is finding you, even if it's years from now, it's timeless. So it will be for you no matter when you find it, okay? And I look forward to hearing from you.